Alright guys, RADITZ is EZA. It's here. Oh my god. Okay. Uh let's go over it right now. All I know is that he's the worst shit in the game. Please make him good. Please. Because oh my god. Anyways, okay, let's see what he does. So Saiyan Saga appears Saiyan's 3 key 170%. And okay. You know what? There we go, sorry. Usually for these leader skills, they only give him 1 key on the additional stats, but nothing too crazy out of the moment. Wait, hold on. Take a look at the category leader skill very quickly. Yeah, this works, sort of, in a way, but it works. Let's see what he does. Okay. 2 key, 250% attack and defense, and 30% damage reduction. Okay, much better than much better than I was expecting. 250% attack when attacking with 12 or more key. 250% defense when receiving an attack with 12 or more key, so he has to hit 12 key no matter what. And in slot 1, gets 30% damage reduction once. Okay. 60% is not bad. Or actually, yeah, it's not bad. When facing one enemy or when there's an ally that includes Nappa, okay. Gets 200% attack, gets a guaranteed additional super, and a high chance of dodge when attacking as the 3rd slot unit. So essentially, he needs to be in slot 3. Gets 180% attack with a great chance of crit if the enemy's HP is less than 60% when attacking with 12 or more key. They gotta stop with a 12 or more key, man. He's only hitting 12 key. There's no reason to say or more, if any at all. When facing 2 or more enemies, or when there's an ally that includes Vegeta, 300% defense, 300% more defense within the turn before attacking. So he's gonna be hitting pretty high stats actually. Wow. Okay. Let's see. 20% damage reduction in slot 1. Performs crits. Attacks guaranteed to hit. Okay. Well, we are facing dodge enemies, so this helps a lot. And then after the oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Hold on. Pieces of shit. Instead of just keeping 2 key, right? They're giving all allies 2 key. Even worse, they kept the final blow effect. I hate that effect. At a very, very functional level, that effect is nothing. I'm sorry. If you can get it off, that's great. But the issue is that when bosses being over 1 billion HP, you're not getting this. Unless it's a multi-phase fight, then this is doable. But in most cases, you're probably not getting that off. It's a very good effect. It's a very good support effect. But why there? Why there? Like, come on, why there? Okay. And then he gets, oh, super attack gives him 4 turns of 50% attack and defense with an AoE. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty good actually. And if we look at his stats, I think this goes up by like 3k, I believe. He's already hitting pretty good stats already after EZAs. I like this RADITZ. Stat wise, he's probably very good. Damage reduction wise, at least in turn 1 or first rotation that he appears, 80% damage reduction. That shouldn't be very difficult, say the least. Well, the only thing is that you need a Vegeta and Nappa. But I just saw that we have a Nappa EZA. I could live with that, and you're probably getting Vegetas in there too. But they expect you to run. Let me pull this up directly. They want you to run with this guy. Which it's not bad, actually. Because literally having this unit is the same thing as satisfying all these conditions. That's basically saying run this unit with this. That's it. It's not really a surprise. They really want you to use the brand new Dokkan Fest with this ECA. And this seems like a pretty good upgrade, actually. Way better than what he already had. It went from like, I would compare this like a freaking AM4 build to an AM5. That's an insane upgrade right there. But okay. Okay, I'll take this. What else do we have in here? Oh, okay. Tech RADITZ. I know he's one of those units that needs multiple enemies, if I remember. Yeah, okay. Or Namek. Wow. Okay. So he's 3 key 132 low class warrior. Oh. They could have bumped him to 150. Really? Really? Okay. 1 key, 250% attack and defense with 20% damage reduction and dodge. For 1 turn, gets another 30% chance to dodge. Okay, so 80%. 300% attack with 12 or more key. 200% defense when receiving attack with 12 or more key. When facing one enemy or when HP is 50% or less, gets 1 key, 250% attack and defense. 2 enemies gives him 2 key, guaranteed stun, and 50% damage. Oh my god, 50% damage reduction. Okay, that's pretty good actually. And then when there's a Goku, oh, they still kept it. Oh, they added Saiyan Saga. Okay, oh, I'll take it. When there's a Namek Goku, oh sorry, when there's a Goku family, Namekians, or Saiyan Saga category enemy, it's 200% attack, crit, and guaranteed to hit. Oh, they added it onto this guy too. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. I like this so far. And then in slot 3, has a great chance to launch an additional super. A little bit of a shame, but that's fine. And then gives Saiyan Saga 2 key, 30% attack and defense support for 3 turns. That's pretty good. Well, this also really depends on the slot that you put him in. But the only thing I'm seeing here is that you need to put him in slot 3 for the support. Other than that, yeah, basically putting him in slot 3 gives him everything. Everything. Okay. I'll take it. And then he greatly raises attack and he stacks defense. What was his other one then? This one? No, it's this one. No, it's not. That's did I lose him? No, it's right here. Oh, he stacks defense. Oh, that's pretty good actually. I think I have him rainbowed too, right? I think so. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good EZA right there, actually. Is it better than physical RADITZ? Well, stat-wise, no. Base stat-wise, not the additional stuff. I think that stuff's gonna come into play. You basically want to float this off. If they're expecting you to use this guy with the Dokkan Fest EZA RADITZ, they're telling you to float this guy off. That's essentially what it is. And it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't see that being an issue. Alright. Let's see. What's his leader skill? SCR Nappa. Okay, come on, guys. Really? Alright. Let's see what we're working with here. Saiyan Saga 3 key 150%. Okay. Not a bad leader skill either. Oh, God. Okay. Where do I start? 278% attack. 3 key 50% support to Saiyan Saga. The higher HP, the higher defense, up to 3,780% defense. So full HP gives them that much. What number are we looking at here, man? I don't fucking believe this, man. Oh my god, he's gonna be hitting maybe 13k defense. Sorry. Plus this. Oh god. 15% damage reduction before attacking. 278% attack when attacking. 200% attacking defense. If HP 70% or more when receiving attack. Okay. If HP is less than 70% when receiving attack, he gets 50% chance to dodge. Another 40% chance to dodge. If there's a Vegeta ally in the same rotation, but that only happens once. In other words, 90% chance to dodge with Vegeta after receiving an attack for one turn. Otherwise, it's just 50% chance to dodge. Sure. After receiving or evading. Okay, good. Good. This is pretty good. But, okay, great chance of launching additional super. Sure. When facing one enemy, gets 170% attack. For every existing enemy, it's 20% crit. And then gives I cannot talk today. All allies 7% attack and 8% defense. What are we talking here? 35% attack and 40% defense max. And then per existing superclass ally, so it stacks on top of it. Another 30% chance to crit. And then 35 and 40. Do they stack together? 20%. This is already guaranteed crit if there are already multiple enemies. And then at least 2 max in my opinion. And then super class allies, it's some of the hard fights are super class with multiple enemies already. Except for a couple, right? Let's talk about the third stage of the Great 5 Super Saiyans RE event, the Blue Zone. That Super Saiyan 3 Goku is just one enemy, so we're talking 50% crit minimum, and then 14% attack and 16% defense. That's not bad. It's not bad so far. I wouldn't complain. But then as you get more enemies, yeah. More enemies, more superclass enemies, yeah. It makes sense. I see... How do I see this? So, I haven't even looked at this yet, so let me read this. Greatly raise attack for 3 turns, greatly raise defense for 1 turn. Sure, that's fine. All I see in this Nappa is probably full dodge. That's probably the only way you can see it, especially when he can dodge. At least that is in there. This unit is pretty good for support. I'll throw that in there. With RADITZ, he's probably a balance of both. You could also give him full dodge if you wanted to. Additionals is also fine, because he does stack. Then you have this RADITZ. This RADITZ in particular... You could give him dodge. However, it does conflict with this part of the passive right here. I could say just go full dodge if you wanted to, but it's up to you. But other than that, I think these three are pretty solid. Much better than what I expected. Of course, you have to power this guy up somehow, some way, some shape or form. But I think he looks better. He's pretty well upgraded. All you have to do is wait for, his gameplay. I really want to use him. I really want to see how he works. Does he have an active skill? I forget. I forget if he has an active skill. He does, right? Oh god, he does. Oh god, he does. Can be activated when facing only one enemy after the character receives 3 or more attacks in battle. Wait, let me double check something in here. Yo, so as long as you have a Nappa and Vegeta, you can technically get that off. You can technically get this off very quickly. I forgot this guy. Oh, wow. I forgot this guy had an active skill. That's, Oh, jeez. What is it link wall with? Oh. You can make this work. Yeah. Anyways, let me know how you guys feel about the new ECs. Let me know how you guys feel about Dokkan Fest RADITZ. Let me know. Alright. I'm gonna get my workout in today. I'm gonna record another set of videos, maybe for the week. But I'll let you guys go. I'll see you on the next one.